Have you ever wondered why, in a world so connected, many of us feel alone and isolated? It's a curious paradox, isn't it? We're more connected than ever before, yet we're also more alone. This is the irony of loneliness in our hyper-connected world. Now let's delve into the definition of loneliness and social isolation. Loneliness isn't just about being physically alone. It's a complex and usually unpleasant emotional response to isolation. It's a state of mind that can envelop us even when we're surrounded by people. Social isolation, on the other hand, is an objective physical separation from other people, a lack of social contact. But here's the kicker. Loneliness isn't just an emotional state. It's a condition that can lead to detrimental mental and physical health effects. Studies have linked chronic loneliness to an increased risk of a multitude of health problems, from heart disease to depression, anxiety, and even cognitive decline. It's not just about feeling alone, it's a serious health concern. Loneliness, a state of mind, can lead to serious consequences if not addressed. What factors contribute to this pervasive feeling of loneliness? Let's delve into the causes. Physical isolation is a significant factor. When we're physically separated from others, whether due to a global pandemic or simply living alone, we can feel a profound sense of loneliness. Relocation is another trigger. Moving to a new city or country where you're a stranger in a strange land can induce feelings of isolation. You're removed from your comfort zone, from familiar faces and places, thrust into a world where you're yet to establish connections. Then there's bereavement. Losing a loved one can be one of the most isolating experiences. The world continues around you, but you're caught in a bubble of grief, feeling alone in your sorrow. Divorce, too, is a significant cause. The end of a long-term relationship can leave a void that can be filled with feelings of loneliness and isolation. The person you shared your life with is no longer there, and the adjustment to this new reality can be isolating. Various life events and circumstances contribute to feelings of loneliness, making it a common experience. So, how does loneliness affect us? It's a question we might not often ask, but one that's crucial to understanding our well-being. Loneliness, you see, has a profound impact not just on our mental health, but also on our physical health. As humans, we are social creatures by nature. When we're isolated or lonely, our minds can spiral into states of depression and anxiety. This is because our social connections help to regulate our emotions and maintain our mental balance. Without these connections, our mental health can suffer significantly. But loneliness doesn't stop at affecting our mental health. It can lead to physical health issues as well. Research shows that chronic loneliness can increase the risk of heart disease, possibly due to the stress and anxiety that it causes. It can also impact our cognitive functions, leading to issues with memory, attention, and decision-making. This is why it's so important to take loneliness seriously. It's not just a state of mind or a fleeting feeling, it's a condition that can have far-reaching effects on our overall health and well-being. Loneliness does not just affect our mental health, but can have serious implications on our physical health as well. What can we do to combat loneliness and social isolation? This question is crucial, and fortunately, there are several strategies we can employ. Seeking professional help is a significant first step. Therapists and counselors are trained to help us navigate these feelings, providing tools and techniques to manage loneliness effectively. Joining social groups can also be beneficial. Whether it's a book club, an exercise class, or a volunteer group, these settings provide a sense of community and belonging. Maintaining healthy lifestyle habits is another essential strategy. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can all contribute to improved mental well-being. Finally, using online resources can be incredibly valuable. There are numerous platforms out there offering support, from forums and chat rooms to online therapy services. The key is to take action. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by loneliness, but remember, you're not alone in this. Help is available, and it's okay to reach out. Remember, overcoming loneliness requires action, but with the right resources and support, it is entirely possible. To wrap up our discussion, we've delved into the complexities of loneliness, explored its various causes, and examined its profound impact on our mental and physical well-being. We've also discussed key strategies to overcome this isolating experience. While loneliness is a common experience, it doesn't have to be a permanent state. Reach out, seek help, and remember, you are never truly alone.